Later today we are going to Paris, and normally I would do a packing video because we're going hand luggage only, but we're only going till Thursday, so there's not much point really showing you kind of what little I'm putting in a bag for 2.5 days. So instead what I'm going to do is cover my travel essentials. So this is the bare bones minimum that I find I need to go with me. These are things that I find I use on every single trip, so there's not much point going out and buying them when I get there, because some of them I can go out and buy, others, actually to be honest, most of it you can go out and buy, but if you're buying it every single trip, it's just a waste of money, so I'd rather take things with me. So first up I've got a handkerchief. I get really snuffly on airplanes, so it's good to have something to blow your nose on, but also the amount of times I've been in a bathroom and there's been nothing to dry your hands on, or it's just been disgusting and you do not want to touch anything. You can use this to dry your hands on it, and then you can wash it when you get back to your hotel or your apartment or wherever you're staying, hang it up and it will be dry because it's really, really thin. So I find this useful for like a multitude of reasons. If you're eating on a train or if you're eating somewhere and you're kind of getting covered in it, which, let's face it, happens. Again, you've got something to kind of wipe yourself down with, and it's washable and reusable. This takes up no space at all versus carrying around a load of tissues. So this is my first essential. Everything else from now on fits in this little bag. I've got my passport in there, which is an obvious one. I've got my money, so I've got a little one for my notes, and I've got one for my coins. So they're your obvious ones out of the way. Snack bars. I always carry a couple of them because you never know when you're going to get caught short and you're hungry, and you don't want to end up where you're in an airport, the only option is a complete rip-off and it's awful. So this way, this is something to kind of get me through. So I've got a couple of those, 2 of those. A pen. Always useful to have a pen. You can always get hold of paper, like there's always a napkin or something to write on, but trying to find a good pen when you need it is not always easy, we've discovered. Plus Leo likes to write postcards, so I always carry a pen with me. Again, they're cheap to replace, but once you've bought a pen in every single country you visited, it adds up when you could just carry one with you. Earplugs. These I always carry earplugs because soz law dictates if I don't, there will be a screaming child wherever I am. So this way, if there is, I can drown it out. Also, if we're staying somewhere, because we do stay in budget places, they're not always quiet, earplugs are an absolute saviour for that. We got these from DM in Germany. They were €2. They are the best earplugs I've ever bought, and we wash them and reuse them a lot. I absolutely love these things and I wouldn't travel without them. What else have we got? Earbuds. These we picked up in Japan. We have a habit of buying earbuds wherever we go. That's why we still have piles of them from Japan. I find if you're using your earplugs a lot, and if you're using iPod earplugs a lot because you're on a plane and you want to drown things out, my ears get really itchy and kind of waxy, so this way, these ones have got like a little hook on them, so you can see that. So you can give them a good scratch and you can give them a good clean out. So there's no point buying more. We've got so many earbuds because we keep buying them when we go away places. Earbuds, essential. Lip balm. This is really good because on an airplane you've got a lot of recycled air, so I tend to get quite dry lips, so you've got it for that. Also, if you've got dry hands, you can put it on your hands, just to kind of give you a bit of relief. It has a lot of uses, lip balm. Also, speaking of hands, hand cream. I've got a little charity pot here from Lush. Again, this is something that we always kept buying, so rather than keep buying it, not taking it with us and then ending up with like loads and loads of half-done pots, I've got a little pot of hand cream that I can then take with us, and that will last us easily like a week. That's absolutely fine. Multivitamins. I've got like try not to tip them out, a small selection of them there, because when we're on holiday, while I have every intention of eating well and eating a balanced diet, let's face it, we're not. This particular trip, we're going to Paris. We're going to eat a lot of bread and we're going to eat a lot of fromage, which is a new word. Brilliant. So that's basically nuts and fat and bread. We're going to eat a lot of that, and that's not balanced at all. So this way, at least I know I'm getting at least some of the vitamins and minerals that I should be getting. So these I do find pretty essential as well. So yeah, this is literally everything, and it will all fit in this little bag as well, which is really cool because it takes up 0 room. The other essentials I have are a decent sized bag. This is about half, I think, of my allowance. I don't need much more than that for these short trips. This is absolutely plenty, but a good bag is really useful. This has got like lots of little pockets, like this front pocket. It's got a main bit. Here it's got like a zip at the back, which has got this little seat thing in it, which is even brilliant in its own. On top of this, there are obviously some other essentials. I've briefly covered, you know, passport, that's essential, but that's common sense. Money, again, common sense. I don't take my whole wallet with me, but I do take a bank card just in case I get caught short money-wise. Again, common sense. I will take my iPhone with me because it's got a lot of apps on it that I will use when we're traveling. I'll do another video on specifically what I use on my phone. So my phone, my iPod, headphones, what else? The charging cables for it, an adapter for the plug point. But to me, that's all common sense. This is something that you're going to be taking anyway, and you know, everyone knows to take these things. These extra things though are just like above and beyond things that make traveling a little bit easier for me, and ultimately I'd be going out and buying them when I get there. So this is saving me some money repeatedly buying the same things, on top of, you know, genuine common sense essentials. So what are your travel essentials? What do you think I've missed out? What am I missing out on? What should I be taking with me? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.